What's going on? Welcome to Coffee Time. My name's Max, and Doge has been at it again. The next on the cutting board is actually NIH grants. Supposed medical research grants are coming under fire for pretty much what they're supposed to be doing, but some outrageous things that's going on. But before we get into that, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to know when I release new videos. And let's get right into it. From Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, yesterday NIH canceled 7 grants for transgender experiments on animals, including $532,000 to use a mouse model to investigate the effects of cross-sex testosterone treatment and 33,000 to test feminizing hormone therapy in the male rats. Right here from science.org, new NIH grant terminations target transgender studies even in mice. So they're admitting it that they were doing this experimentation, saying that there's studies to help with transgender people for certain issues, but really the things that they claim that they're helping was kind of things like STDs and everything. And STDs don't really matter if you're taking hormones, it's still going to affect you the same way. It's going to get in through certain things, whether it be like a HSV or HIV, something like that. It's going to be the same methods of introducing that to another person. That's going to be how it's going to spread, no matter what kind of medications you're on, testosterone, whatever. So it doesn't matter if you're trans or not, it's going to be spread the same way. So, researchers across the United States and beyond who study transgender healthcare are learning that their NIH grants are being abruptly canceled. 2 such killed grants were revealed on Monday, and science has now identified another 14 focused on transgender human health that on the 28th of February were terminated by way of a letter from the NIH saying each project no longer effectuates agency priorities. So, science also revealed that the agency placed 7 employees on administrative leave this week, all of whom had formerly worked in NIH's defunct Sexual and Gender Minority Research Office. They had been reassigned under former President Joe Biden's admin to other topics in a futile attempt to protect them. Moreover, in a speech 2 days ago, Congress President Donald Trump extended the anti-transgender targeting of his administration to NIH-funded animal research. Trump said that the federal government was spending $8 million for making mice transgender, among other examples of what he considered to be government waste. Trump added mockingly, "This is real. Around $8.3 million was involving giving rodents hormones to study the effects on diseases such as cancer, cardiovascular disease, and asthma, although it didn't explicitly say they had been canceled." Well, when you go further in the article, there's actually a lot of different grants that were being given out to mainly Children's Hospital and different universities for these kind of studies. The biggest ones, Urban Health Partnership, 1.1 million, studying social determinants of health among the LGBTQ people in Miami. Then you had another 1 million building financial and legal tools for LGBTQ with cognitive impairment. I don't know what kind of financial and legal tools they would need that differs from anybody that's straight. Yeah, that shouldn't make a difference. If you're cognitively impaired or you need some kind of financial or legal tools, how is that different than anybody that's just straight? It's going to be the same thing. You have like $2.3 million to Brown University, improving mental health among the LGBTQ community impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. How is that going to be different than anybody else really in the world that was impacted by COVID-19, by the lockdowns, by everything like that? Mental health is going to be affecting them in similar ways. Just because they're gay or trans or whatever doesn't mean that they're going to be affected like completely in a new way that needs to be researched. So what are these studies for? Why is so many millions going to it for this very small percent of the population? It's insane that all of that's going to it. Plus, when you see the ones that they're actually the money they're sending to treat like the rats and everything or mice, there's a lot of this like wasteful spending that doesn't really need to be done. And this is nothing new because even before all of this came out, before Doge, there was always the talk about all these insane studies. CNN was trying to say that Trump falsely claimed that there were trans experiments on mice, and they actually had to backtrack that and walk it back because it actually was true. And they actually edited their their article and had to change it from saying he falsely asserted it to trying to claim that, oh, the $8 million like wasn't spent on making mice transgendered. Instead, they argued that the grants were given to projects that applied hormone therapies to monkeys to understand the effects of HIV treatment. There's insane things where even CNN is getting caught where they know that they're blatantly lying about this stuff. Regardless, if they're trying to study this, any kind of HIV treatments and anything like that, there's no difference with somebody being trans getting it and somebody that's straight. So after going through all these articles, it actually just kind of blew my mind that they're doing these kind of trans experiments with mice and everything. It's insane, but not so insane that it's unbelievable because they've been doing a lot of wasteful experiments and so-called like scientific studies for a long time. And there's even been whistleblowers coming out saying that there actually is no valid research that's being done that's produced any kind of results from all that wasteful grants that's been going out to them. Let me know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Until next time.